1, 2. I wouldn't drink it. It's okay. I didn't bring it. I'm not drinking it. Unless it's got hooch in it. Then I'd be all right. Hi, Nate.
Nate, how are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Check. Joey.
I haven't talked to him over the weekend, so I don't know. I presume he's coming.
He always tells me that if he's not coming, he'll tell me.
Yeah.
Got a quorum.
Yeah, I've got quorum. Doesn't matter. But they'll get some antsy if I start before 7. So,
We won't be upset.
I know. Oh, there it is. Good evening. Let's call this to order. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks. Welcome, everybody. Can we have a roll call, please, Rollin?
Mr. Fleming.
Here.
Mr. Rose.
Here.
Jenny. Rask.
Here.
Boggs.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody's had a chance to look at the minutes. If you don't have any questions, I certainly would entertain a motion to approve. A motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That will carry. No correspondence this evening, correct?
No, not at all,
All
sir.
right. First shot, general comments. Anybody? Chad?
Yes, what are the regulations on selling alcohol in town that's, I guess, like non-public, like, such as like something like to sell like bottled wine? Is that, if they have like a-
You have to have a liquor license.
State, they have, like,
State and city.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay to do that on like on public property?
You would have to get permission. You'd have to have a separate license because you're not in your premises, inside your premises. That requires a police officer, a cordoned off area where people can stay. So to answer your question, yes, it could, but there's a lot of expense
And hoops.
and hoops to do it.
That's, I wanted to be able to relay that to you, because when we have a person who wants to do like hunting meat and their own wine that they do, and I go, as long as it's the state and the city says it's okay, and you go through all of the hoops that you want to go through to sell it, by all means, that would be awesome.
No, have them get a hold of us prior to the night before.
I think it would make $300 a lot of
Well, definitely interesting. Yeah, well, have them get a hold of the office and we can lay out everything. So, Anybody else? All right, we're gonna keep going then. We have bills to pay for the month. Everybody's looked through these. Anybody have any questions? And if not, I would entertain a motion to pay our bills.
So moved.
Have a motion and a second by Mr. Rose. It is a roll call, please.
Fleming,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Miss Cruzen,
Yes.
Chuck,
Yes.
Boggs,
Yes.
Yes.
and Mr. Alderman
Yes.
stuff.
All right, so here's our working cash that we have to go in and the beginning and ending balances on all of our accounts. Any questions on this? If not, we're gonna keep moving. TIF report for the evening. Beginning balance was $1,064,625.57. We made one payment to the Batterton properties for $13,644. Makes our ending balance $1,050,981.57. Brings us to you, Chief, for the police report, please.
Ordinance work is continuing. We got a lot of, we got several properties cleaned up. Nice. Got some tread on that. Officer Walker is leaving our department for the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. The Police Commission, we met today, as a matter of fact, we established a testing date for a new list. Ours is expired, or ours is depleted after today. Officer Utzinger and Officer Walker went to training to be certified juvenile police officers. Sergeant Steck, myself, went to crime scene photography class, got certified in that. Officer Rice, myself, went to the evidence room management class, got certified in there. We do have a few things we're going to clean up in our evidence room at some point. Not going to be super cheap, so we do have some mold growing in that room, so we need to get that taken care of. That'll be for a later date. Officer DeWester is currently in his last week of the police academy, graduates Friday. Sergeant Steck and I will be driving down to Swick to attend his graduation. And we have our slot reserved for January 4th for Officer Walker's replacement.
Very good. Anybody have any questions for the chief?
I'd like to make a motion to accept the monthly police report. Second.
Have a motion and a second to accept the Farmington Police Department's monthly report for November of 22. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We will carry that. Thank you, chief. We have no old business this evening, which leads us right into new business. First order of new business. Discussion, possible action, hiring a full-time police officer. We also need to accept the resignation by Officer Welker. So there's two pieces there. So first, can I have a motion to accept the resignation for Officer Welker?
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Do I need a roll call for that?
Please.
Let's have a roll call on that, please. Motion by Joey, second by Chuck.
Yeah, I've got that far.
All right.
I'm not as good as Nancy is. Fleming,
Yes.
Rose, Cruzen,
Yes.
Rask,
Yes.
Boggs,
Yes.
Stufflebeam.
Yes. All right, so the second piece is hiring a full-time officer. We have our officer here, and I would take a motion to hire Mr. Glover as our new full-time police officer.
You want to do some introduction, Chris?
Fire Glover was our guy on our list. He is from Kingston Mines. He's also volunteers on Timber Hollis. I think he's very excited to get his start in law enforcement. He did well on the test, and I think he'll do a very good job for us.
May I have a motion to hire Mr. Glover?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Boggs, Rask, that is a roll call, please.
Again, Mr. Fleming,
Yes.
Mr. Rose,
Yes.
Ms. Cruzen,
Yes.
Mr. Rask,
Yes.
Mr. Boggs,
Yes.
Mr. Stufflebeam.
Yes. Come on out here with me, Brian. We're gonna Byron. Nancy usually does this. Nancy's got the evening off. So, raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I, Byron Glover, having been appointed to the position of a full-time police officer
I, Byron Glover, having been appointed to the position of a full-time police officer
for the city of Farmington and the counties of Fulton and Peoria aforesaid,
for the city of Farmington and the counties of Fulton and Peoria aforesaid,
do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the state of Illinois
do solemnly swear that I will support and affirm the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties and abide by the code of conduct
that I will faithfully discharge the duties and abide by the code of conduct
of the position of full-time police officer, both on and off duty to the best of my ability.
the position of a full-time police officer, both on and off duty to the best of my ability.
Very good. Cost you 3 fingers. Pick one you want. Welcome to the city. We both need to sign these.
He actually had one who could read along with
Yeah,
him, but he didn't tell
He
you.
was better than that, so. This is the real one. This is the one suitable for framing at home.
The pink one is yours. The white one is mine.
Sorry, I got it wrong. Welcome.
Welcome to Farmington.
We're all here to help. You're in good hands, maybe. All right. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
So next item is a discussion possible action for the quote on demolishing a residence. And we have 2 here. This is for a structure we're all very familiar with. First
512 East Fort.
bid is Raleigh Able, Aaron Holtz Excavating, demo and remove of house and contents, fill in basement for $16,000. The second quote comes from River City Demolition. Demolish house structure complete, haul all debris to landfill, remove all debris and old fence from yard and dispose, remove foundation, a minimum of 2 feet below finished grade and cracked basement floor, remove all miscellaneous concrete within site, sidewalk, stoop, backfill basement with fill dirt back to existing elevation grade site for $13,800.
Is that 13,000?
$13,800 from River City Demolition, $16,000 from Aaron Holtz Excavating. So,
Make a motion that we accept the $13,800 from the River City.
all right, I have a motion and a second to accept the River City Demolition bid to demolish and renovate 512 East Fort Street for $13,800. That is a roll call, please.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Do we have a set price for that piece of land once it's cleared?
No, we will then get together and talk about what we want for that and what we feel it's worth.
I was just making sure we weren't continuing a big hole in the money that's already been.
We're never going to get this money back, but we've got to tear this house down. Chad, what's your thoughts?
Is that staying residential?
Yes. Your question answered? Okay. It's a roll call, please.
Fleming,
Yes.
Rose,
Yes.
Cruzen,
Yes.
Rask,
Yes.
Boggs,
Yes.
Stufflebeam.
Yes. I signed that. And that leads us to discussion on the 22-23 annual budget. And Ron, you're going to have to,
You'll find
about
those
this.
lying on your table. It is not anything that we can discuss or pass tonight. It has to be published And it'll go into the Elmwood paper Thursday, and we will have it at the 19th December. Because we have to pass it, or it has to be
To be available to the public.
for the public in the city office for 10 days.
And then we just publish in the notice of our hearing.
Yes, for public hearing. No,
Okay.
So highlights are that this is another budget that's in the black.
it is in the black. When I started with the city in May 28th of 2009, the first budget I presented was April 1st, 2010. And our income in 2010, and there's a copy of it at a separate sheet. You'll notice there was no cash on hand balances because we didn't have any cash on hand. Our budget was $2,262,860 with income, expenses $2,250,580, and our income was $14,980, and that was in the black. The one that I just finished, the income is $3,328,125, and our expenses are $2,868,757, and that has our income at $459,368 in the black. So in the 11 years, our budgets are a lot sound than what they have been.
So some of you, Jenny, I know you're new and these looks like Greek, but any questions you have, please get a hold of myself or Roland. And I know, Dave, you're coming to see Roland this week to learn about this.
And I will gladly have any of the council people or
Yeah,
anybody here.
Anybody who's
that wants
has
to come in.
interest or questions,
Yes.
please get with us.
Have that time and date for that meeting, if you let us know.
December 19th at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be our budget hearing will be it will start at 7 and then we'll roll right into the council meeting that day.
But I want to give you folks some time to go through it because it's involved.
Thank you. That leads us to our declaration of a local state of emergency. State of Illinois, counties of Fulton and Peoria, city of Farmington, pursuant to the authority vested in the office of the mayor by the Illinois Municipal Code, section 5/11-1-6, the Illinois Emergency Agency Act, section 3305/11, and ordinance 2020-06 of the city of Farmington. I, Ken Stufflebeam, mayor of the city of Farmington, do hereby declare that a local state of emergency exists as of this date, September 19th, 2022, and shall continue until such a time as provided in ordinance 2020-06. The nature of the emergency is a nationwide pandemic of the COVID-19 virus. Sorry, Ron.
Sorry.
Leads us to committee reports. Dave on finance.
Just a couple of things to bring up. And one of them actually will take place before the 19th, which is the next Monday. We have two CDs that are actually coming due, both 12/20 and 12/20, the City Bank of Farmington. The Bank of Farmington has a really good 9-month CD that actually expires the 17th. And I'm going to try to work with the Bank of Farmington to see if they'll extend. On the 17th, the deal that they have going on will end. I'm not sure when the new one will come about. So the only reason I bring that up right now, I'd like to get in on a 9-month CD at a 2.25. It does end on 12/17. And I'm going to ask her to still let us go until the 19th and still include that deal in there. But we do have two CDs coming due on 12/20 and 12/20. which one we will renew for the better and newer rates. And then also at next meeting, I'll discuss some other ideas that we have on maybe some CD opportunities for the Farmington's money.
Okay.
Just bring it up to light for next month's meeting.
Very,
What are we
very
getting
good.
for the current rate?
Pretty low.
Yeah,
For instance,
but-
the one is a 0.35 that we put in 2 years ago. And actually, the current rate, if I can get in on it, is a 2.25, and it's only a 9-month requirement. And it's a minimum of $10,000, and we're above that.
The last one we redid was with Bank of Yates City.
And that's a 0.45. That also comes due on 12/20/22. So I'm gonna meet with them and see what rates they have to offer to also do that same thing. So those two are actually maturing at the end of this month or mid-month. And then we have other ones that are coming about too that I'll be talking to them about. 0.35, it wasn't worth anything 2 years ago.
But
It really
inflation
wasn't.
was nil then.
It was. I mean, but we got some opportunities to take those CDs and roll them into something to make some money. And the 9-month, once again, I'm going to discuss it with the group, but I'm thinking we should stay a little bit shorter term and see where it takes us 9 months rather than lock it into a 2-year, 3-year,
Yes.
like we ended up with here.
Agreed.
So I'll bring that back Monday.
Very good. Thank you, Dave.
Mhm.
Joey, public safety?
Yeah, there's change to it.
Yeah, I was gonna hijack you if you didn't talk about this, so.
Well, we're gonna turn this over to an officer staff. Continue.
Andy, you wanna give some color on this, or you want me to give some color, or Bill? I've given everybody a copy of this ordinance. Andy brought this to me on Friday. It seems that a lot of our local municipalities and such are getting involved in this, Canton, County. And before I keep talking, go ahead, Andy.
As he said, this got passed on to us through different agencies down the line. Jefferson County, they were pretty much the starter of it. They wrote this out, and everybody's just been templating it and using it the same. What it does is going to make into an ordinance where it covers us, where now the state of Illinois, if they want to go for our qualified immunity, can't touch it. We have our qualified immunity through this ordinance, which is pretty big. And if you've kept up on this Safety Act,
This was all passed by the Illinois General Assembly, and
our 30.
it's opening up the individuals for lawsuits personally, not the department.
So I didn't want to put this on the agenda tonight because I wanted everybody to get a chance to read this, digest it, ask questions. Officer Steck, the chief, are always available to us for color on this. It would also include that we would purchase a policy through the Fraternal Order of Police that is an insurance policy, which would help insulate the city as well. I have to check with our insurance carrier to make sure we're not stepping any toes, but I want to bring this on to the 19th agenda so that if this is something we want to do, this is something we can pass. But everybody, please take an opportunity to read this, digest it, do some research on what the Safety Act is saying, because I think we've got a great bunch of officers, and we want to make sure that they're able to do their job without fear of any repercussions. This will only help all of us and helps maintain the safety of Farmington, which is what we're really here for.
Like I said, the legal defense, it's not only for, if we have, say, by chance we have a shooting. I mean, I flop on my phone, hit a button, and I got them on the line. So it's going to protect the city. It's going to protect us. And they'll walk us through it all. I mean, Joey belongs to it. I mean, anybody that's working right now without it, legal defense, you're just asking for it. I mean, I think I got only one officer from Elmwood that belongs to our Fraternal Order Police Lodge. It's just something I feel strong about, and there's thousands and thousands of police officers leaving this work because the bill that was passed at ODR 30, 708 pages. You can't read 108 pages in an hour.
So everybody get comfortable with this. Come back with a discussion. We'll have it on our agenda for the 19th. Any questions, comments, concerns? All right. Thanks, Joey. You got anything further?
Anything else, Steve?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
No, sir.
I have nothing on sewer. Don't have anything on sewer. All right. Nate on street sidewalks and garbage.
Do you have anything?
He would like to report that the Y apostrophe S star is out on Fort Street.
We know that, yeah. Quite aware of that, and a little more.
I just noticed it.
Just wanted to let everybody know that our street project, that we worked hard to get, both of them are complete. So they're all looking good, we've got rock on the edges, everything's looking very
Look
good.
real good. No actions.
Yeah, they're nice, can't wait to plow snow on
Thanks for seeing through there.
them, that's all I've got.
Thank
Also,
you.
thanks to Dave's guys for coming out the other night, getting the signs put up.
Well, we put them out, but
Well, you know.
you guys picked them up at the end of the parade, and we do appreciate that. They were all stacked nice and neat. I think they had a good day, I'm not sure, for the Winterfest. I assume.
Here to tell you it was cold for the parade.
So, you didn't have the wiring set up though, right? To the tree.
We didn't have it set up right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was looking to be electrocuted, so,
You survived.
Yeah.
It didn't work though.
it's 110. It's nothing. Jenny, do you have anything on Parks and Rec?
I just wanted to say that the holiday lights, Reed Park, fabulous. I'm sorry if you almost got electrocuted, but it was beautiful.
Didn't, it was a
The
joke.
price it might have to be paid, it's beautiful. And I have a non-parks, question that's just for my ward. What is the status of the large RV Winnebago right there on Fourth Street that sits in the yard? It's been there for years.
This one?
Wait, I'm like, where are we? Right across the entrance of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Big brown.
Yeah, that one, he starts it, he moves it, but don't move very far.
But he
So,
is following all the regulations.
yeah,
to
he
keep it
told me
there.
that he sold it to somebody and they never come and picked it up. That's what he told me. And when I talked to him about it in front of his house, so I'm not sure what's going on there. He asked me if we could tow it. I'm like, no, you're gonna have to take care of what's on your property. So I'm not for sure what he's doing with that.
Okay.
But we've spoken to him several times about it, and he does make sure to tell me it is moving, so I at least watch it move.
And you
So
know that the license plates are actually registered to that vehicle?
I
There's
haven't run the
insurance.
plate, so that's the one thing I haven't done with it.
Okay. I'm only asking, I've had a couple of people reach out and ask why it's there, when it will be gone, so I just wanted to at least see if it's up to date on everything, then people can stop at least questioning.
Yeah, except when we had our other incident with Mr. Keplis with his truck, if y'all get the show that moved, and then we didn't do nothing further with it per the ordinance. So that's where we left it at with that, and I've been just doing the same with everything else. As long as it's moving, I'm usually not bothering people, as long as the weeds aren't growing up all around it and everything else.
Okay.
I'll keep saying,
I think he would like to see it gone too.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what's going on with the status of it, because I know he did sell it, but the guy never come picked it up.
Okay, no, that gives me answers to really nice, so thank you.
So on that, I would have a question too, Bill, for the dog incident that happened eons ago, same property.
Still no decision by the court.
Anything we can do about that, or is it we
Only, well, no.
fair?
Let's just say no.
All right. Jenny, good?
Yes.
Chuck?
Nothing, sir.
Very good. Parting shots? that's the case, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Can't do it. Hard work, somebody else has to do it.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, everybody. Have a nice evening.